Do you often feel tired, restless, and struggle to cope with daily life? Things that you used to do, but now they seem like a struggle. Hormonal imbalance might be a problem. In this video, I am looking at the main causes of hormonal imbalance for women in their 30s. And we are also looking at practical tips to help manage hormonal imbalance, reduce fatigue and mood swings, and also help with weight loss. We're going to look at it from the aspect of diet, lifestyle, and stress management. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching so that you don't miss anything. Welcome back to our channel where we talk everything about health, wellness, and wisdom for women in their 30s. Today we are looking at a very important topic, that is hormonal imbalance for women in their 30s, which is very critical. Because of hormonal imbalance, we start experiencing and seeing certain things at this age. But most times, many people take it for granted, and some people are not even aware that these things are happening in their bodies. So, today we are looking at hormonal imbalance for women in their 30s. Now, let's dive into it. What is hormonal imbalance in the first place? But before we talk about hormonal imbalance, what are hormones or what is a hormone? Hormones are chemicals that our bodies produce. Your body produces hormones to help your body function properly. So now these hormones are carried in the bloodstreams and they are taken to where they are supposed to function, or to various parts of their body where they are supposed to cause these parts of the body to do what they have to do. Hormones are produced, let's look at the science of it just a little bit. Hormones are produced by specific glands in the body. That's glands of the endocrine system, which now are carried into the bloodstream and move to particular places in the body. Now, you might be saying that, okay, so what do hormones do in particular? Hormones help our bodies function normally in many ways. It regulates many activities in the body. Some of them are like growth. It helps regulate growth in the body. It also helps regulate metabolism. When we talk about metabolism in simple terms, is how your body uses up energy. Now, it also helps regulate reproduction. I believe that every woman should know about the menstrual cycle, and we know that it is controlled or is regulated by hormones. You hear of progesterone and estrogen. These are all hormones that our bodies secrete to be able to help us regulate this process. Hormones also help us regulate mood and emotions. Hormones also helps us to regulate our stress, your stress. It helps you manage stress. So these are just some of the things that hormones are released in the body for it to help the body to do. Now, what is hormonal imbalance? Hormonal imbalance is when our hormones are unbalanced, just as simple as it is. When our hormones are unbalanced. Now, what are the causes of hormonal imbalance, or what causes our hormones to be unbalanced in the body? For women in their 30s or late 20s or in their late 30s, one of the main and the major causes of hormonal imbalance is age. Yes, I said age. You're not getting any younger. So you're aging. And because you're aging, certain hormonal levels naturally decrease because of age. And as you start aging, these hormones naturally decrease. And because they decrease, there is an imbalance in this hormone. So that's one main reason for hormonal imbalance. Now, that's a major reason. Now, secondary reasons that can even make this hormonal imbalance get worse include: one, a lifestyle, the kind of lifestyle that you live; two, diet; three, stress. For women in their 30s, these things can make the fact that certain hormonal levels are decreasing get even worse. So, what can you do? Practical things that you can do to be able to help you, manage these and also help you to feel more energized and confident as you navigate your 30s. Number one thing that you can do to be able to help you manage your hormonal imbalance as you age is to eat a healthy diet. Not just a balanced diet, but to eat a healthy diet. There's a difference between a healthy and a balanced diet. A diet can be balanced, but it is not healthy. Because when we talk of balance, it means that you need to have all the nutrients in present in the food. But we might have all these nutrients present in the food, but we might not have them in the right quantities. When we talk of proportion, we might not have them in the right proportions. So we need to eat a healthy diet. Healthy diet that has all the nutrients, yes, present. We have variety. We also have them in the right proportion. That's the right quantity that your body needs. It might be a lot of work, but you have to be intentional about eating right and eating healthy. Select foods that are not just high in calories, but that will provide to your body with specific nutrients. Some very important nutrients are vitamin D. Seek for things like vitamin D, omega 3 fatty acids. Eat good proteins, get enough water, and also do not avoid eating too much sugary or processed food. It's true, the talk of diet is too much, but it is very important. Be intentional about it. At this stage of your life, there were things you used to do when you were younger and it will pass. But at this stage of your life, it's going to make you sluggish. It's going to make you add weight. It's going to make you feel tired. So be intentional about how you eat. When I talk of the intentionality, decide and choose to eat healthy during this time. It will not just come easy, it will not just come, but you have to know that you're not getting any younger. And because you're doing these things, it's going to help you, put your hormones in place and also help you function properly. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is water. On the diet is water, to be well hydrated. One of the main things that most people don't know that just a little bit of mild dehydration causes hormonal imbalance. A little bit of mild dehydration causes hormonal imbalance. So try to stay hydrated throughout the day. Not just because you have to buy a good bottle of water to drink, but make sure that you're aiming to drink at least 2.5 to 3.5 liters of water every day. You're going to see a big difference, when you start, being conscious of how you drink water and when you drink water. One thing that you can also do to help you manage your hormonal imbalance as you're aging in this era of your life is to look at your stress levels. Try to build habits that will help you, manage stress. Meditation, yoga, doing things that make you happy at this stage of your life. Focus on the things that build you. Try to, we are not used to, yes, we are not used to in our cultures, like those of us from Africa, we're not used to yoga, but we can walk. We can play with our kids, we can play with our spouses, we can play with those around. Do the things that make you happy. Practice your hobbies. Continue doing things that make you happy to manage your stress. And if you feel that you're too stressed, it's good to also seek therapy and look for solutions to what is, and look for the underlying causes of what might be causing you to be stressed out. Now, the third thing, which is very important, is exercise, lifestyle, exercise. One of the things that you can do for yourself at this stage is to exercise regularly. Seek to exercise for at least 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times within the week. Thank you for coming this far in the video. I hope that you've learned something. And with the few practical tips that we have, just try to implement them, just one step at a time. Try to begin to focus on your vitamin D, for instance, on the diet, and try to get more water. With vitamin D, try to get more sunlight. Try to get out, often, and see the difference that it brings. For water, try to drink a little bit more water, and try to make majority of what you put in your food to be water, not oil. And with exercise, try to move more. Look for ways that you can move more around your house, where you walk, whatever you do, try to be more active. And I believe that this is going to help you. I hope that you learned something in this video. I hope to see you in my next video. So please give me a thumbs up if you learned anything. And also share with me some of the tips that you do or what you do to help you manage, hormonal imbalance at this stage of your life in the comment section down below. See you in my next video and God bless you.